4 November Delta Kilo. W4 NDK, CQ and standing by. CQ20, CQ20 on 14246. CQ20, CQ20. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ20, CQ and standing by. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. This is W4 NDK, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo CQ. Is that any better, Hollywood? This is Whiskey 4 NDK calling CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Yeah, just trying to figure out my audio here. I think I need to restart OBS. They pushed out an update. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to restart OBS. They were trying to do an update last night. I said delay the update, and I think it pushed out after my stream. And now they have the audio set lower. So I have it turned all the way up on the audio input capture. CQ, CQ. I'm going to try to get a couple contacts before the Tar Heel emergency net, and then I'll switch over to that net 3923. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ20, CQ20. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Going to do about 10 minutes of CQ calling and see what we can get, maybe 2 or 3 folks. CQ and standing by on 14.246. Sorry about the audio, guys. This is W4 NDK, CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ20, CQ20, Whiskey 4, NDK, CQ, and standing by, and then we're going to go over at 7:30 to the Tar Heel emergency net. I know the hurricane didn't really amount to much, but it's more of a tropical storm now. But we'll go over there and listen to what they have to say. This is W4 NDK. You can't hear me on 20. Bad band conditions, Hollywood. Roger, Roger. I think the band conditions were good about 2 hours ago. I heard people all over the world, and they could hear me also with my mobile. So there's something going on right now with propagation. Maybe I'll try 40. This is Whiskey 4, NDK. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, NDK. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Checking the frequency. Is there anybody out there for a QSO? This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. 7183. I'll be here briefly, then I'm going to go over to 3923 to the Tar Heel emergency net at 7:30 Eastern, CQ.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Kilo Papa Romeo.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Kilo Papa Romeo. Is it Raymond in Rhode Island?
QSL, sir, QSL. I got 5-5 in Rhode Island.
Okay, thanks for the 5-5. You're also 5-5 in North Carolina. Raymond, is it Raymond or is it Ray?
Prefer Ray, thank you.
Okay, Ray, nice to meet you. My name is Nate. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Copy that, Nate. In North Kingstown, 20 minutes south of the Providence capital.
Okay, 20 minutes south of Providence. Roger. Must not be too far from Barrington, Rhode Island. Roger.
Barrington's on the other side of the bay. If you're familiar with Rhode Island at all, I'm 3 miles from Quantum Point, the old Quantum Gavestone Navy base.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Yes, I'm somewhat familiar with Rhode Island. I used to go there in the way back and visit my aunt and uncle when they taught at Moses Brown School, downtown Providence. And they had a house in Barrington for a while, and a little while they lived at Moses Brown, right next to Brown University when they were teachers there. Over?
Copy that. I lived in Providence for, about 12 years, 8 every day of it.
Roger, Roger. It's a beautiful place. I really enjoyed my summers there. Well, you sound good, Whiskey Alpha 1, Kilo Papa Romeo. What are you running?
Currently, ICOM 7300 with SM50 decimal and a homebrew 20-meter NSET halfway.
Okay, it's working well for you. I'm running an FTDX10, 100 watts with a homebrew doublet antenna, homebrew 600 ohm ladder line, and I'm running an LDG AT600 tuner. That's my setup here. Over.
Copy that. I've had the ICOM for I had 718 for a while. It's still sitting over on the side there. I just got the 7300 maybe 6 months ago. QSL.
Well, I appreciate the contact there with the ICOM. Sounding good, Ray. Nice to meet you in Rhode Island. I'm just going to call a quick, few QSOs and then go over to 3923 to the Tar Heel emergency net just to catch up with them. Even though this didn't turn out to be much of a hurricane, we usually monitor them on that net because that's the Aries and Oxcom net in North Carolina. Over.
Copy that, copy that. Yeah, I'm not expecting a whole lot up here.
Hey, roger, roger. Well, Ray, nice to meet you. Let's talk again. Thanks for finding me on 7183.
Yes, sir. Pleasure to meet you. Can I get your phone sign one more time, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo.
QSL, that's what I had. Just wanted to make sure. Hey, Nate, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to chat with you. Hope you have a pleasant evening and good luck down there. Whiskey Alpha 1 Kilo, Papa Romeo, sir.
I'm clear with Whiskey Alpha 1 Kilo, Papa Romeo. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, QRZ.
Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, November, Mike.
Kilo Delta 3, Oscar, November, Mike.
Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, November, Mike. Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, November, Mike.
Give me your prefix, please, a couple times.
Kilo Bravo 3.
Oh, Kilo Bravo 3. Is it Dennis in Maryland?
That's a roger. That's a roger. Let me bump up the power a little bit, see if that helps. Stand by. Okay, this is Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, November, Mike, returning.
Yes, hi Dennis. Yeah, that helped. You're 5'7" in North Carolina. Yeah, you're a good 5'7".
Okay, roger. Copy 5'7". I got you at S9 here. I'm running an FDX 10. Yaesu, 100 watts, and I've got a inverted V up about 25, 30 feet to 40 meters.
Okay, you got the DX10, same radio I've got, and you have, what's your antenna again?
It's an alpha delta dipole, so it's got an inverted V configuration.
Roger, roger. Well, very nice. It's working for you. I'm also running a inverted V dipole. It's fed with homebrew ladder line, 600 ohm. It's about a 40 meter homebrew. And what's your amplifier there, Dennis?
No amplifier. I'm running barefoot, 100 watts.
Oh, you're doing 100 watts. QSL, QSL. Well, you sound good, Dennis. How's the weather in Maryland?
Well, we've got clouds and fog and warm temperatures, but it exceeds 100 degrees, I'll tell you that. Listen, I know you got to go. I won't hold you, and I just heard you in there, and I wanted to make contact. We get some pretty bad kilo in here, too. I'm sure you are, too. So we'll let you go. Rick sounds good. I'm going to be at UBX. Talk to you later, 73, KB3O&M. I'll be clear for now.
Yes, KB3O&M. Yeah, nice to hear you, Dennis. Sorry, I was having a little trouble hearing you. Sounds very bassy. It's the band conditions. Nice to see you there. Hope to talk to you again soon. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, 73. QRZ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo in Charlotte, North Carolina on 7183. Let's see if I can get one more, and then at 7:30, I'm going to go over to the Tar Heel emergency net on 3923. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ. Okay, QSY over to 3923, 3923, Tar Heel emergency net since 1949. And maybe some showers later in Kentucky, a little cooler weather. Sounds really nice there. Thank you, Tim Webb. I'll go over to 3923. I'll keep the live stream going. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, standing by.
Sounding good, N4IB. Standing by for the Tar Heel emergency net.
Yes, hi, N4IB. We are doing a live stream tonight. Hopefully that's okay with you.
I'm sorry, we're doing a what?
A live stream on YouTube.
Oh, very good. Certainly is. N4IB. And CQ, calling the Tar Heel emergency net, This is November 4, India Bravo, N4IB. I'm your net control station this evening. My name is Tim, and I'm located in Area 11 in Iredell County. The Tar Heel emergency net is a directed net and is the North Carolina HF Aries and Auxcom net. This net meets nightly at 7:30 p.m. on 3923 kilohertz and at other times as needed. The purpose of this net is to provide communications during emergencies, provide training in all aspects of net operations, to serve as a forum for discussion, and to foster a fellowship among radio amateurs. All radio amateurs are invited to participate in the Tar Heel emergency net. Do we have any stations with emergency or priority traffic for the net? Call now. Nothing. Do we have any stations with announcements or net business for the net? If so, those announcements will be handled after check-ins. Anybody with announcements or net business, call now. Nothing heard, but net control will have some announcements after roll call, which begins now. Stations, when you check in, please give your call sign, your name, your location, your ARRL appointment, if any, and list any traffic for tonight's Tar Heel emergency net. I'll first stand by to check in any mobile, portable, or low-power stations. Any station, any call, but mobile, portable, low-power stations for tonight's Tar Heel emergency net. Call now.
Caldwell County, Area 12, no traffic, out after, QRP 5, over.
Okay, I got Ken, and they're sounding good with 5 watts from Caldwell County. Roger, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Papa. Ken, thanks. Good to have you this evening. Any other portable, mobile, or low-power stations?
Kilowatt Radio 4 Delta X-Ray, Clyde, Huckleberry Knob, Tazewell County, Virginia, out after formal.
Roger. KR4DX, Clyde, thanks very much. N4IB with the Tar Heel net, now standing by to check in any out-of-state stations. Anyone outside the state of North Carolina who'd like to check in, call now.
Net control. Please copy Kilo 4 Hotel Uniform Mike K4HUM, Runny, Lamar County, Georgia. No traffic. Out after formal.
All right, I got Lenny in there from Georgia, K4HUM. Thanks for checking in. Other out-of-state stations? 3-0, this is N4IB with the Tar Heel Emergency Net. Now standing by to check in stations alphabetically according to the first letter of your call sign suffix. Beginning with stations A through G, alpha through golf. Call now.
N4IB. Please check in Kilo Alpha 4, Alpha Tango Tango. Kilo Alpha 4, Alpha Tango Tango. Name is Sam. I'm the EC and coordinator, Traverse County, Area 11. No traffic, and I'll be out after formal. Good evening, Tim.
N4IB. Please check in W1 CFL. Whiskey 1, Charlie Foxtrot Lima. That's James in Landis, Rowan County, Area 11. No traffic, out after the formal. Over.
N4IB. N4IB, please check in Kilo Uniform 4, Golf Zulu. Kilo Uniform 4, Golf Zulu. Lewis in Cherokee County, Area 14. No traffic, and out after formal.
N4IB. N4IB, please check in November 4, Delta Whiskey Alpha. November 4, Delta Whiskey Alpha. Don, Wake County, Area 7. No traffic tonight and out after formal.
Net controllers, please recognize these fine stations. Roger, Roger, KA4ATT. Thank you, Sam. I got James, W1CFL. Lewis, KU4 Golf Zulu. And I got Don, N4DWA. Thanks very much, gentlemen. Any others, Alpha 2 Golf? Moving on, the check-in station suffix is H through N. Hotel through November for the Tar Heel Emergency Net.
N4IB. N4IB, please check in Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, W4NDK, Nate, Area 13, Mecklenburg County. No traffic, and I'll stick around for the informal.
N4IB, please check in Kilo 4, Hotel Alpha Tango. Kilo 4, Hotel Alpha Tango. Rigid on Hatteras Island, which is Dare County Area 1. We don't really have any traffic, but we'll give you a short update if you want about the island and roads. K4HAT.
N4IB. N4IB, this is November 3, Lima Tango Victor. November 3, Lima Tango Victor. Doug, Wake County, Area 7. I have one announcement or question for the net, and I will stay in. Over.
N4IB. Please check in Kilo 4, India Romeo. Kilo 4, India Romeo. John, Brunswick County, Area 5. Deputy Oxcom Coordinator. No traffic, out after formal, please.
Roger, Roger, W4NDK. Thank you, Nate. I got Richard, K4HAT. Richard, stand by. We'll come back to you for an announcement after roll call. Doug, N3LTV, also with an announcement listed. And I got John, K4IR. Thanks very much. Any other check-ins hotel through November? N4IB with the Tar Heel Emergency Net now standing by for Oscar through Tango, O through T, Tar Heel Net.
K4IB. This is November 4 Papa Echo November. November 4 Papa Echo November. Bill, Brunswick County, Area 5. Area Coordinator in Oxy. I'll stay in.
Roger, Roger. Bill, N4 PEN. Others, Oscar through Tango? How about Uniform through Zulu, U through Z for the Tar Heel net? N4IB with the Tar Heel net going all the way through the alphabet. Additional check-ins. Any call sign, call now. Nothing heard. Let's take care of some analysis then. K4HAT. Richard, yes, please give us an update from your location. Over.
QSL, be glad to. This is Kilo 4 Hotel Alpha Tango. Just wanted to advise to net listeners that Highway 12 is closed from Oregon Inlet all the way through to Ocracoke due to ocean overwash. Further details tomorrow, but looks to me like we're up for a goodly bit of ocean overwash tonight, particularly on the next high tide at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's probably when things will be whaling out here. But we'll maintain watch. We will definitely be on one air or another. And thanks for calling the net, K4HAT.
Okay, Richard, thanks for the update from Hatteras Island. Make sure your batteries are charged and your family's safe, and best wishes to you. Anybody have any questions for Richard? Call now. Nothing heard. N3LTV, Doug, go ahead with your announcement.
Hey, it's actually a question. I just was wondering if anybody that's on the net could send me an email, or if you want to stay on the net after everything is over, you could talk to me then. Just let me know if you're able to use WinLink. It's not uncommon that during lots of storms that is the way that the emergency operations centers like to receive information. So the more folks, if we're going to help, that are familiar with WinLink, or at least how to send information into a WinLink station, would be useful. Back to net control, this is N3LTV, and I'm still in for the informal.
All righty. Thank you, Doug. I had another station in there. Call sign, please.
K4HAT with a short comment, if you don't mind.
Yeah, Richard, go ahead.
Okay, Dare County is using WinLink. Dare County is using WinLink and WebEOC. Some of the north stations are copying all our traffic. And if you all need it, I think it's it's W4PCN. That is W4PCN. Or K4OBX if you need it. There we are.
Okay, I did not copy the address, Richard. Can you give that to me again?
I think it is Kilo 4, X-ray, OBX, K4OBX, I believe. I'm not up on the way to send the email, but I guess you guys know.
Okay, yeah, I think that would just be a WinLink. And Doug, I have WinLink that I use over the internet. Don't have it over VHF or UHF set up right now. But let me throw that question out to the rest of the net. Who isn't able to use a WinLink who is on the net tonight? Please let me know now.
W4NDK cannot use WinLink yet, but I'd like to get set up.
Kilo Alpha 4 Alpha Tango Tango.
Sign in. Who was the station who sent a call sign? I missed that.
Kilo Uniform 4 Golf Lewis.
Oh, okay. Very good. So, Lewis, you've got WinLink, correct?
Roger, Roger.
All right, I got Lewis. Who was the other station? All right. right. Thank you, Lewis. Anybody else who's able to use WinLink, call now.
Net control, November 4, Papa Echo November.
Okay, Bill, so you got WinLink?
I do.
Net control.
Okay, Doug, I got two for you. KU4 Golf Zulu and N4 Papa Echo November. Over.
Correction.
Okay, correction. Go ahead.
Whiskey 4, Echo Delta Whiskey has a shares account.
Okay, W4EDW. What'd you say? Say again, please.
Roger, I've got a share station here at QTH, and it's using WinLink and
Okay, very good. Thank you, Ed. 4EDW has shares and WinLink. So did you copy all that, Doug?
Yeah, I also heard Bill in there, N4PEN, as having it as well. He might want to make more comments. I didn't want to... I might have overjumped his comments here. Anyway, back to net control. This is Entry LTV.
All right. Thank you very much, Doug. This is M4IB with the Tar Heel Emergency Net. The only other announcements I have is to remind everybody about the Shelby Ham Fest, which is coming up on August the 29th and 30th at the Cleveland County Fairgrounds. Also, note that we're looking for volunteers to help at the State Fairgrounds, at the Amateur Radio Demonstration Station at the State Fair. That's October 16th through 26th. And if you would like to volunteer, you can send an email to Travis Russ. That's TravisRuss, Tango Romeo Alpha, Victor India, Sierra Romeo, Uniform Sierra Sierra, at AOL.com. And he'll get you signed up for a shift at the State Fair. Anybody else have any announcements or business for the net? Call now.
Net control. Please repeat the date of the Shelby Ham Fest. This is W4 November Delta Kilo.
Sure, Nate. It is August the 29th and 30th. August 29th and 30th. And more information is available at ShelbyHamFest.com. So, hope to see you there. Over.
QSL, thank you.
N4IB with Tar Heel Net. Any additional check-ins? Call now.
Net control. N4IB, KA4ATT. I tried to get in a while ago, and apparently you did not hear me. I am available with WinLink if needed.
All right, Sam, great. Thank you. I'll make that note and make sure Doug copies that when I get to him for informal. All right, there not being any more check-ins, I'll close the formal portion of tonight's Tar Heel Emergency Net at 1946 local time. Thanks to everybody for checking in. Those who wish to secure may do so. And 73. But informals, we did have Nate stick around. It's W4NDK. Hello, Nate.
Hello, Tim. Good to hear you. Sound great down here. I guess 25 miles south of you. Hi. And nothing really to report except I hope to be at the Shelby Ham Fest. That should be fun. Are you doing a presentation there, Tim?
No, I'm not. That would be Marv, our section manager. But I am planning to walk around, enjoy the forums, and buy some old junk.
Roger. It's a good flea market. Definitely fun out there. 73. Nothing else to report. I'm glad everybody is safe. And it's unfortunate they're having flooding. That's fairly common there on Highway 12, as well as most of the coastal highways, like the Highway 50 on Topsail Beach, which is not flooded now, but during big storms it typically does. 73.
Okay, Nate. Yeah, for sure. We'll be thinking about Richard and everyone else out there. And it's your turn for comments, Richard. K4HAT. Hope you make it through all this well. Go ahead with your comments.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we're going to be just fine. We're kind of used to this. It shouldn't well more than 60 miles an hour, and let's hope it doesn't do that very often. I do want to comment that it sounds like there's a bunch of WinLink stations, and that's certainly I have lost most of my eyesight, so I'm not participating, but I know there are at least two islands. So looks like there's a good wind lane coverage if we need to use it. Meanwhile, we're just going to hunker down and hope that we don't have to float away too much. And thanks for calling Manette, K48KT.
Okay, Richard. Well, thank you as always for being there and being our eyes on the coast. 73. Doug, N3LTV, you're up.
Hey, thanks, Tim. Yeah, I just wanted to get the survey out so I could get back to folks, just in case any of the EMs in the area, either on the east or who knows where hurricanes down the road might go, need help from anybody on HF here that we could help them out. So most of my efforts will be sort of focused around the emergency management agencies. I know that the traffic nets handle health and welfare. Most of mine would be for help and WinLink information going back to the served agencies there. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'll get back to the folks that said they've got it. Some of them I know have already gone through this routine with Helene, so I think they know what I'm going to say. But I'll keep it short here, and I'll just send them an email. I appreciate it. This is N3LTV.
Okay, Doug, thank you. You did get KA4ATT added to your list, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I definitely got Sam. I got him in here. Thank you, Sam.
Very good, and thank you, Doug, for taking care of us here on the Tar Heel Net. How about Bill, N4PEN? Bill, you got a comment?
This is N4PEN. I just want to say that everybody stay safe and keep your ears to the radio. Next couple of days, we'll see what happens with this storm. It's still out there churning. There's another one right behind it, so we'll have to see what that one does also. Other than that, guys that are out on the Outer Banks and those little islands out there along the coast need to take care and make sure that they do have some batteries and everything as backup. Other than that, we're just sitting back and waiting to see what happens, like everybody else. Other than that, I think some of you may have heard about the explosion over in Wilmington. They're still investigating that. That was a gas leak that a guy that was a little inebriated, let's say, decided he was going to go in there and hit the gas pipeline, and it did a pretty good explosion. There were 5 firefighters over there that were injured. One of them a little more seriously than the others, and was flown out to Duke. So our prayers are with them. With that, I'll say 73s to everybody. Everybody have a great couple of days, and hope for the weekend is great for everybody. And 4 p.m.
Okay, Bill, thank you very much, and thanks for bringing us that update. This is N4IB with the Tar Heel Net. Any additional check-ins or comments for tonight's informal session? Call now.
A quick question.
Hearing nothing, this is N4IB closing the informal portion of tonight's net. Thanking everyone for your regular participation in stage 73. N4IB is clear.
N3LTV W4NDK.
Hey, Nate, go ahead. I can answer your question if you never do get WinLink set up, by the way.
Okay, I'm sure it's fairly easy. I've watched some videos on YouTube. Do you have a favorite video or an instruction guide that's pretty simple how to set it up? Or should I just look up, like Ham Radio Crash Course or one of those guys?
It's been a while since I went through it, so whatever I send you is going to be dated. Ham Radio Crash Course is probably good. Unfortunately, he'll probably tell you about using the Apple iPhone app on there too, and I don't use that. But the one thing I was going to say is the reason for using WinLink, a lot of times, like folks might want to get a field situation report, not necessarily from you, but if you're down in the area and a hurricane went over you, just like Skywarn, they want to know what you've got and what you don't have. And that's if you use the form, you can in WinLink you can put all that information much easier versus just putting it in a regular email, and I can show you just how to send a regular email into a WinLink address, and then the poor guy at the other end has to take and cut and paste that into the form, and then they can put maps up and stuff like that. So that's the main reason for getting it ready, and that's pretty much it. If you're not using HF, that's okay. It's better if you can. So if we lose everything, you can still get things to where they need to go. But that's the main reason for actually being able to use the application, at least in my opinion. So does that answer your question? This is N3LTV.
Yes, it does, and thanks for giving me information. Just a little teaser about the iPhone app, and I'll give it a shot. Thanks a lot. N3LTV W4NDK. Hey, 73, you sound very good. You're 20 over 9 here in Charlotte.
Oh, you're extremely good here tonight. And by the way, if you get that iPhone thing to work, I'm going to get after you because I gave up. It wasn't that difficult, but it was more difficult than I wanted to put through. So anyway, thanks again, Nate. N3LTV.
Okay, 73. I'm going to QSY over to N2GE 145190.
Check. Okay, guys, we're gonna move over to 145190, the Mount Mitchell repeater. Let me move this camera over here, get it set up, and we'll see who's on the repeater. And this is the one that basically was used for hurricane disaster relief, even by a few policemen who their towers were down, so they weren't able to talk on their radios, and they were using the amateur radio repeater on Mount Mitchell. And let me see if I can. Yep, there's some noise on Mount Mitchell. That may be just the repeater sending out a tone, or just basically kerchunking or something. I'm just getting this tripod set up so that I don't have the extender on it. Sorry about the shakiness there. I really apologize, guys. I should be doing this without the camera on. Over here. I don't know if you guys can see that at all.
Connected WA4EHL.
Somebody is on the Echo Link. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Kilo Romeo 4 Delta Zulu uniform. Call station at this compass.
Kilo Romeo 4. Kilo Romeo 4 Delta Zulu uniform. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Good evening, sir. You're coming in real good. Got a slight bit of noise behind you, but not really much worth mentioning.
Well, good to hear you. I'm doing a live stream tonight, and I've got the camera pointed at the FTM 400. Got the audio going through the mic auxiliary. And my name is Nate. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in Charlotte. Where are you located? Kilo Romeo 4 Delta Zulu uniform, Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
We are
are located in Black Mountain, North Carolina, and I'm located about 13 miles from the Mount Mitchell repeater.
Roger that. And what's your handle?
Kilo Romeo 4, Delta Zulu uniform.
Okay, awesome. As in handle, what is your name? Is it Vern or Vernon?
It is, excuse my ignorance, Victor Echo Romeo November. Yes, sir, you are correct.
Oh, no problem, no problem. And nice to meet you. I've got an antenna up about 60 feet in a tree, and hopefully it stays that way. I've had it up there about 5 years. It's a Comet GP9. I used to be on this repeater quite a bit, not as much anymore. I'm usually in the salt mine during the day working pretty hard. And it looks like you are, and I'm trying to figure out the distance that you are from me. You're probably about 75 miles as a crow flies. Over.
Are you making fun of Vern, Jimmy Nate?
Hey, William, no, not at all. Not at all. He's been very nice, and he sounds excellent on the repeater. Over.
And now there you got his microphone fixed. Anyway, y'all carry on. I figured I'd interrupt. And I meant to. KJ4Z, he's good at rousing me, so it's okay.
Yeah, Roger. I'm doing, I was live streaming the Tar Heel emergency net on 3923, and then I came over here because we were talking about that tropical storm out off the Outer Banks. Looks like Highway 12 is closed because of flooding, and I decided I'd get over here on Mount Mitchell because one of the guys that listens to us on Broadcastify said he would be out there listening to us tonight. He's up in Cape Cod. That's WECB 640. That's Hollywood. A friend of mine. Over.
Roger that. Appreciate the information. I have been seeing pictures out there, and it doesn't look good at all. We've been getting quite a bit of afternoon thunderstorms here. In my opinion, here in Black Mountain, we've gotten 3 heavy downpours throughout the day today. And in my opinion, that doesn't bode good for hurricane season. We've had enough rain for a while, and I hate to think what a heavy rain would do after all these afternoon thunderstorms. Roger.
Yes, sir. We'll be doing the net, the anniversary net. I'll be Sunday night at 6 in September, and thinking about those days when we were on this repeater, and they were trying to do welfare checks, get into people's houses. It was quite an ordeal.
Roger that. That's what I understand. I just obtained my license in May. Been listening since January, February, but I heard some great things about the repeater and hams on the repeater helping each other out, and I'm kind of sad, sad that I missed the camaraderie and would love to hear what was going on there, but kind of hope I never do kind of hear anything like that.
Yeah, my hats go off to first responders, because after being on there for a few hours and trying to take messages from somebody on 40 meters in Florida that was wanting to drive up here and check on their family members, then going over to the repeater and sending out messages there and trying to get information back, it was quite tiring, and you have to be fairly tough, very tough to do that kind of thing. So first responders and people that work in the control centers and 911 centers, my hat's off to them. I don't know how they do it all the time. As just a few hours of that for me was exhausting. Over.
Absolutely, I can only imagine being the only form of communication for a number of days. Absolutely.
One thing that they were saying is that the OXCOM, or North Carolina Emergency Services, uses WinLink on 40 meters, and they use K4OBX for hurricane reports. And there's a form to fill out with reports from your area to send into the state EOC, Emergency Operations Center, WinLink. So I'm going to get WinLink installed. Hey, William, do you use WinLink? Over.
About 2-3 times a year I get it up and running, but if you don't use it every month, you lose your email account, but you can get it back. Yes, but not, I'm going to say, as I should.
Well, at least you got it set up and you're ready.
Yeah, kinda. It takes me a minute to get it back to the, the rig, to talk to the computer thingy. But if you can do FT8 or any of them other things, PSKs, it's kind of the same.
I've never done PSK or FT8, but I'm sure I could figure it out.
Watch about 5 YouTube videos, and you click, you start the program, restart the program. That is one thing. If you make a change, like the RTS or whatever, just to make it, sometimes you have to start the program again to get it to redo. Just because you change it doesn't mean it's going to change.
Okay, well, I'll give it a try sometime. I might not be giving it a shot right away. I just started school, and I'm in a fairly new job, been there for a month. And I do another job, so I got a lot going on. I just dropped a class, so I don't have to go tomorrow morning, so I feel a lot more relaxed now. Over.
Cool. I was thinking about going back to school. What are you doing?
So I'm at Central Piedmont Community College, and they have a program. They have it there at that community college in Buncombe County or in Hendersonville. It's CADC, Charlie Alpha Delta Charlie. Sorry, I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. And that stands for Certified Alcohol and Drug Counselor.
Cool. Kind of working your way up to, you get a couple of other things, you get to be a life coach status.
Well, I'm already a life coach. I'm RCP through Connecticut, CCAR, that's Recovery Coach Professional, and I'm also a peer support specialist through the state of North Carolina through UNC Chapel Hill. But this is the next step where I can work for like a group of counselors, and I can bill out hours for counseling or therapy.
I remember when you and I were starting to talk about that. I don't know if any of that helped you, but yeah, that's it can be a good little avenue to go. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's typically never a dull moment, that's for sure. So, anyway, Mount Mitchell sounded good, and I just wanted to give everybody a chance to hear it out there. It's a great repeater, and it sounds like it's in very good shape. It looks like maybe Randy, did they do some work on it?
Yeah, I don't know. They've been up there 2 or 3 times over the last 6-8 months, doing a couple things. I did want to say, before I go, almost time for me to turn into a pumpkin. Those interested, y'all were talking about the hurricane. The new amateur radio operators who may not know, and even if you have have the HF rig, you're not a general, or you can go to your SDRs, like SDR.com, or what's the other one? Flea or something. I forget what it is. But go to the hurricanewatchnet.com. I think it is. Hurricane WatchNet. Look it up on the Google. And if they activate, you'll be able to hear them try to make contact and such through the hurricane area.
Yeah, roger that. I think you were talking about Kiwi SDR. Kiwi SDR.
The Kiwi, or the, which is spelled KIWI, or the SDR .web, or websdr.com. That's what it's called.
Yeah, thanks, William. Hey, and what joined into the repeater? It connected like a node. It was W4EHR, Whiskey 4 Echo Hotel Romeo. Is that an Echo Link node?
Is that what you got out of it? I don't know. There's been talk about some kind of repeater in Charlotte got connected. The EAR, well, I don't know him, but I know him. I don't know if it's him. He's that guy like up in Hickory-ish, isn't he?
I don't know. It could just have been an Echolink user connecting to the Echolink node, and it maybe it announced his call sign when he connected. That may be what happened. It might not have been the actual node. It might have been the node might have already been connected.
Yeah, and there's a guy with EAR. Anyway, everybody's been good. We gotta go away. KJ4ZM.
Okay, good to hear you, William. 73, and back to you, Vern.
I'm gonna throw 2 cents in here right quick before he even gets gone.
But
I'm being sarcastic or facetious, so to speak. But I thought a KIWI was a long beaked fowl that lived on the ocean, or was a candy shoe polish.
it's spelled the same.
I'll see you, William. Have a good evening. I'm enjoying one of my Rasputin Imperial Stouts. Have a good evening. 73 KD4 TPC.
Hello there, KD4TPC, W4NDK. And we also had KR4 Delta Zulu Uniform Vern in Black Mountain.
I appreciate all the good information. Nice to speak with you, sir. Nice to meet with you. And you're making the repeater real good. Just a little bit of noise behind you. And with this antenna up that tree, I think you're doing real good.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think I'm going to have to look at the feed line or figure out where the noise is coming from. There probably is naturally a little noise from the distance between here and Mount Mitchell, but you guys have zero noise on my receive. You guys are coming in really well, both you and KD4TPC. Hey, I'm gonna also have to go, but I wanted to give the guys on the live stream, we're on YouTube, Go Amateur Radio, a chance to hear Mount Mitchell. Some of the guys out there that are subscribers love the repeater, listen to it on Broadcastify, and I just thought I would turn it on for a second for them to listen to. Hey, 73, and I'll turn it back over to y'all for a little bit, and then I'll shut it down in about 5 minutes. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
Roger that. KR4DZU, clear.
All right, 73 all. William said, William's interested in going viral on YouTube. We'll see. Maybe his comments will be popular amongst the followers. 73. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, clear.
KR4 DZU 73 all. Clear.
That's somebody trying to get in there. Just for craps and giggles, I'm going to go over to simplex 145, 520, 520, and see if I can get anybody. Maybe some. There's a guy on top of Tryon Peak that used to come back to me about 6 months ago. Let me see if he's around. 73, everybody. I'll be over at 146,520. 146,520. 73. All right, trying a little simplex, seeing if anybody in the mountains of North Carolina can hear me, or anybody in the Sand Hills or the Low Country of South Carolina. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK on simplex call, and also live streaming this on YouTube. See what we can get. CQ, 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 CQ. CQ calling frequency 146,520. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK on the calling frequency CQ. CQ simplex, CQ simplex. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK CQ and standing by from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Just checking it. It's working perfectly fine.
Okay, I'm about to turn off the radio, but making the last second call on the simplex frequency to see who I get. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ, 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 CQ.
I got KR4, and I wasn't able to get the rest on your name or location. It's just a lot of static on your signal. If you could boost your power, find your X, I'd love to get you in the lock book. WX.
That was the Chester, South Carolina, about 30 miles south of here. Repeater, that's their net. But I'm on the top VFO. Doing one more call for simplex. One more call, one more call. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo on the simplex frequency W4 NDK. Bob, are you up there on Tryon Peak? Can you copy me or anybody else? CQ. Okay, nothing heard. I'll try again tomorrow. 73 all. I'm going to shut it down. Thanks for being there. This is Go Amateur Radio. We had a good time tonight. Did a little calling CQ on 40 meters, 20 meters, and 40 meters. And then we went over to 3923 on 80 meters to the Tar Heel emergency net. Sat through that net, had a little rag chew, and then went over to the tallest or highest repeater on the East Coast, the Mount Mitchell repeater into Golf Echo, November 2 Golf Echo. And it's at 6,600 feet on the tallest mountain on the East Coast, east of the Mississippi, Mount Mitchell, just north of Black Mountain, North Carolina, near Bakersville, North Carolina, and Spruce Pine. And we are celebrating in a couple of weeks, September 28th. That's more than a couple of weeks. It's about a month and a week. 6 p.m. on that Sunday, we're going to be celebrating a year since Hurricane Helene hit and the disaster recovery efforts that they were doing on that repeater 145190 into GE. Friday is the Friday of that weekend is the anniversary, but there's net controllers all weekend. I'm doing the 6 p.m. shift that Sunday. Okay, 73 y'all. Thanks for being there, and it's been a pleasure. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being there, Hollywood. And we'll try to find some more interesting content for you guys.